What's happening today?
Well, we got a fish tank.
We got a fish tank, a big one. How big?
35 gallons.
35 gallons.
35.
Yes. So we're replacing Tinsley's fish tank. We're upgrading her. So
this is how big it's gonna be.
it should.
As you can see, it is a huge upgrade from this.
Yes. So you had a 1.5 gallon. Now you're going to 35. How exciting! So she had 2 more of these in the middle, so we just moved them over there, and now her new fish tank is going to fit right there. So let's go downstairs and go get it. You ready?
Mm-hmm. And as you can see, the mess is because we have to move everything, the other stuff. And that's why over there is so clean.
Yeah. Okay, let's go downstairs and get the fish tank.
Got real living plants for this tank, just like in the picture here. But we're used to getting plastic or just fake plants, as you can see in that tank. They're all just fake plants. So I'm really excited to do that and see if they can all grow. So here's the tank.
Now we're opening up the filter. This is the all-in-one filter package that the FLUVAL aquariums come with. So they have inside carbon media and biomedia. So Tinsley's opening them up, getting them shoved in there. Hard to open?
Kind of. And I don't have the holes I normally use that to pull it apart.
Yeah. Okay, get it in there.
This is going to be a hard thing to push into
Okay.
that tiny little hole.
It is, but you're doing a good job. Good job. Okay, and so while she does the other one, I'll show you real quick. So that looks like that now. Kind of hard to see the carbon because it's so dark. But use this little handle. See if I can do this one-handed. And it just slips down here just like that. Okay, so what do we have here now?
Filter parts.
Filter and the little pump? Or just filter?
This is just the filter.
Oh, okay, so this
I'm
is
sorry,
just
just the pump, just the return pump.
return pump.
The filters are in the back, and this is the return pump that circulates everything through the filter and returns it back to the tank.
Ooh, sounds fancy. Excuse me.
You don't look like filter equipment.
What are you doing?
I just found the best hide and seek place ever for hide and seek.
Yeah, you did. Oh, it's so fun being a kid. Getting to hide in all the places.
Washing your gravel and like driftwood like this is very recommended because it's kind of dirty when you get it from the pet store or something like that, or like PetSmart or like reef places or anything like that.
The gravel's dirty?
And this.
Uh-huh.
And the driftwood, so it's recommended to wash it or soak it for a couple amount of days.
Okay, so we're gonna rinse the gravel, and then we're gonna soak your driftwood, and then change the water tomorrow until it stops changing the water color, right? Okay, cool. Well, looks like Dad's got your bucket ready. Wanna dump it in?
Yep.
Cool. So we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. What color do you think it's gonna be?
Like a tea color or darker
It's
brown.
gonna look like tea. I think so too.
Okay, now we are rinsing the gravel. Like the gravel that we were just doing a minute ago. We gotta make sure that the gravel is all clean because see the color of the water?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this color in the water that you're rinsing it off in, that's the color it's gonna be in the tank. So you gotta really dig in there and make sure it's all clean.
Well, it looks like you're doing a good job. Since we decided to grow live plants, we need to put a substrate in here. We chose contra soil.
Literally, she did that. He jumped on the side of the couch and then he crawled himself up. That was awesome.
Crazy lizard.
I want to be a lizard.
Just gonna be able to jump all over the place like that? Like Spider-Man? Lizard man? Lizard girl? No. Okay. It's the next morning and we came out to check the driftwood. And what did we find?
The water's clean.
It's a lot clearer than we thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a dark, like iced tea, but that's it.
So here we got some plants that we also got for our tank. I don't really know what plant this is because, well, it's wrapped up in newspaper. And I'm not the best in memory with plants.
Yeah, we don't remember the actual names of the plants. We just know that they're pretty, right? Yeah. They look cool, so we got them. So Tinsley's going to start opening them up.
I don't think that this is the name.
No, I don't think so. So why don't you open them up and we'll stick them up top right there on that towel. And then once we get them all out, we can start planting. Okay, let's see what we got. We've got quite the little garden here. So these are going to be really tall. What's this one? That one looks cool. They all look so good.
And these ones are supposed to grow around the rock. And if you can see these tiny little, I can focus.
Yep.
Those tiny little strands across it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are to hook it on, so it will eventually get the roots around the rock. And if you want, you can take it off and wrap it around another rock in your fish tank if that's what you are.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How many of those did you get?
2.
Cool. Okay, let's start planting.
Hey.
After we did the light test, we noticed that this little guy right here was in the shaded area. So we just moved him back so he can get some more light and grow better. Okay, so now that that's done, we can officially start filling her up. What is that?
Lightning.
Lightning? Oh, these poor fish. Tank's all filled up?
Yep.
You like it?
I love it.
I love it too. We've had tanks, well, your whole life, my whole life. I've had freshwater, saltwater, big, small, you name it. And this tank is the quietest tank I've ever had. It is, listen, you can just barely hear it. Just say, oh, you can hear the dogs.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
But not the tank. So let's check it out a little bit. So she planted all of her plants right where she wanted them.
You see down there, if there's a tiny little crack under the wood down there.
Uh-huh.
If you see that little hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for the loaches.
That's for
loaches and shrimps. And all
Okay.
the things.
loaches and shrimp. And then you have a bubble wall back there that I see. That's pretty awesome. We're just gonna let it run for a couple of days and make sure everything's good to go before we go get fish. So in a few days, it's gonna be an exciting, happy day.
And right now it's torture waiting for the fish.
It's so hard. All we wanna do is get fish.
That's the funnest part.
I know, it's so fun, but it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a couple days, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be getting fish. Can't wait to show you.